is not possible to have alignment if there's no agreement. When we were young, in primary school, some people are very athletic. So when we go to do sports, some people you can be sure they are the ones that will come first if you do long jump, if you do the high jump, 100 and all that. So they invented some races that are not necessarily about your athletic prowess. For example, it used to be egg and spoon race. But each time the egg fell, it broke. So they changed it to lime and spoon race. So you are supposed to hold the lime in a spoon and run. You want to get there first, yet you don't want to be so agitated that they... Then we had sack race. You go into a sack and you shake the sack. But the interesting one, the one that made me talk about this, is the three-legged race, in which you have two people, they bind the left leg of one to the right leg of the other, and they are supposed to run. It is impossible to do well in a three-legged race if there's no alignment. The two runners must be aligned. They must decide, they must deliberately take the left leg, the two legs tied must be taken at the same time. And if they do that, if they do it that way, they can actually go and win the race. What you will find is that in life, in our everyday living, there are very, very many demands of alignment that come our way. Those of us who have cars, once in a while, have to do wheel alignment. Wheel alignment is a thing that is done to make the wheels not wear from one side. You want to distribute the wear of the tires uniformly so that it takes time before the tire is spent. But if it's misaligned, half of the wheel is worn, the other half is okay, and the wheel spends half the time. When you write on a word processor, even on paper, you may want to do text alignment. You want both sides to end the same way. So there are very many times in which we have to achieve alignment in our everyday. So we should realize that alignment is something we have to keep at consciously, because alignment is what produces resonance, which we need, which we now see that runs a lot of our life's processes. And when alignment produces resonance, we then achieve synergy. Synergy, very related to a lot of things we said in the morning at the first service about the operating system, is the phenomenon in which many things work together to the extent that the overall result of their coming together is a lot more than when you add the individual contributions. The total effect is greater than the component effect. And this is... we find this all over the Bible. One shall put 1,000 to flight, two shall put 10,000 to flight. That is the result of alignment, a lot of synergy. There is a lot of synergy that comes from resonance in alignment. When there is resonance, when there is synergy, you find that there's a lot more efficiency, there's a lot more effectiveness, and the energy that is expended goes to the minimum. If you look at, if we look through the Bible, I just chose a few passages from the Bible that talk about this alignment, resonance, and synergy. In Joshua 23:10, says the similar thing, that one man shall chase 1,000. For the Lord your God is he who fights for you. One person, you are chasing 1,000. there's something happening there. Because normally, one person should not be able to chase 1,000. He said, for the Lord your God is he who fights for you, as he promised you. In Leviticus 26:8, it says, 5 of you will pursue 100, and 100 of you will pursue 10,000. If it is simple arithmetic progression, because 5 people are pursuing 100, that's each one pursuing 20. So, if you have 100 of them, well, they should be pursuing 2,000. But they ended up with 10,000. That's what mathematicians call exponential growth. In Deuteronomy 23:30, God now explains what is going on. He says, how could one chase 1,000 and 2 put 10,000 to flight? Say, why is it? What's that? What's the base of that relationship? And he explains, unless their rock has sold them. That's the rock of those people you are chasing has sold them. And the Lord has surrendered them to you. Their rock has sold them.